watched her dancing by. She said love comes and goes like the tide, goes like the tide. Oh, she said love comes and goes like the tide. Bloody Mary in her hand as you watched her dancing by. She said love comes and goes like the tide, goes like the tide. Oh. Silence in the streets, quiet in your hotel room, pitying everyone you meet. How the hell with them you thinking? They don't know a damn thing about me and you. How they're wasting their time trying to pity a fool. Oh, when you're aching hard, you're aching.
Thank you. Man, comedy of errors, hey? It's always the way. We do this show once a month and, yeah, the fact that we're recording and filming, we were like, oh, God!
Yeah, that's right.
Forgot to plug the guitar in, the mic stand locked over. It's just all planned. It's all planned.
But yeah, that's right. It's a comedy show.
It's a comedy act.
So pretty much all of these songs are our own songs. We've been spending the last few months writing and getting them all ready. And that one's called Your Aching Heart, obviously. It's a hybrid between My Heart Will Go On and My Achy Breaky Heart.
Your Achy Breaky Heart.
Your Achy
yours.
Breaky, sorry,
Yeah,
Your Achy Breaky Heart.
Billy Ray Cyrus gave it to you.
Yeah. This next one's called How Could I Forget? And it's just about just young love, let's say that. All right, ready? I want two, three, four.
Well, the first time I saw you, your skin was brown. You wore your cap just like a crown. I'd be a queen even for a day. You kissed me once and then you'd say, I wanna be alone with you tonight. I wanna be alone with you tonight. Well, those were the days of heart and soul. You were the rock, I was the roll. And when we danced to our own beat, we'd always land back on our feet. I wanna be alone with you tonight. 'Cause baby, I am missing you tonight. Remember how we go down by the river on a Saturday night, when the moon was laying low and the stars were shining bright. All your baby blues sparkling in the light of your cigarette. You said, how could I forget? Well, I loved you then and I love you still. You got a hold on me, the time won't kill. If you're ever coming back this way, I hope you'll come around and stay. I wanna be alone with you again. 'Cause baby, I am missing you again. Remember how we go down by the river on a Saturday night, when the moon was laying low and the stars were shining bright. All your baby blues sparkling in the light of your cigarette. You said, how could I forget what it was to be held by you? How could I forget what it was to be loved by you, by you? smile had changed. You weren't so young and unafraid.
All you wanted was to be free. Come be free with me.
We could be alone again tonight. I wanna be alone with you tonight. We could be alone again tonight. I wanna be alone with you tonight. Remember how we go down by the river on a Saturday night, when the moon was laying low and the stars were shining bright. All your baby blues sparkling in the light of your cigarette. We could go down by the river like those younger days, with the world at our feet, Lady Luck smiling out, when all your baby blues laughing in the face of regret. You said, how could I forget?
Thank you.
So the next song we're going to... Oh, God. Wow. The next song we're going to play. This is one of our... The early song we probably played together that we wrote. And it's just about... I've lived in Sydney for quite a few years and then moved back to Bathurst. I figured out that it's much nicer living here than it is in the city. And this is just a little ode to country life, shall we say. The other reason I wrote it is because Sophie and I love country music. I taught myself piano, and the only thing I could do on piano was go. Just over and over again. So that's how I wrote it. Sounds a lot better now. I'm not playing it. But I do get to do something very special, which is play my extraordinarily out of tune mandolin. And
A mandolin?
Are
you playing the mandolin? Abby, where is it?
melodica, not mandolin. Wow. You're lucky tonight to be in the presence of the two most out of tune instruments in the world, the banjo and the melodica.
See, here we go. So it begins. I don't know, is it? Yeah.
There's no more attitude then.
That's right. It's no better. It's no worse than that.
Hey, it sounds better than that.
Ooh, burn. All right.
Burn.
All right.
Yep.
Last night I dreamed of a red house in the country, garden in the country, yes I dreamed. And there beside me stood my man, in his arms there was a baby. Red house in the country, yes I dreamed.
And all the neighbors say g'day as they go walking by their fences. Red house in the country on my days. And we're still walking hand in hand as the day it turns to twilight. Red house in the country on my days. Oh, yellow rose, let your flowers bloom. I'll cut you back in winter, spring will be here soon. Lover, oh my lover, it's my heart I wanna show. Take me by the hand, light my fire, watch it burn, watch it grow.
Well, I can tell you something, folks, the simple life sure beats the big smoke. Red house in the country on my days. Give me a sky of blue, an old dog, and a man to love me truly. Red house in the country on my days. Oh, yellow rose, let your flowers bloom. I'll cut you back in winter, spring will be here soon. Lover, oh my lover, it's my heart I wanna show. Take me by the hand, light my fire, watch it burn, watch it grow.
See that melodica, Smithy?
A little closer. Red house in the country on my days, and now our piggy bank is flowing from the dollars we've been saving for a red house in the country. What a dream. Oh, yellow rose, let your flowers bloom. I'll cut you back in winter, spring will be here soon. Lover, oh my lover, it's my heart I wanna show. Take me by the hand, light my fire, watch it burn. Take me by the hand, light my fire, watch it burn. Take me by the hand, light my fire, watch it burn, watch it grow. Last night I dreamed of a red house.
Nice work, guys.
One of the best things about playing with Sophie, aside from the fact that she's like the best person in the world, is that she plays guitar, and I get to write songs for somebody to play on guitar so that it's not just piano. I also get to write songs that I don't have to sing myself, so I can write them for somebody else, which is, I mean, part of the reason I love songwriting so much, because when somebody else takes one of your songs and sings it or plays it, it gives it a whole different meaning and obviously a whole different sound. And this is one of those songs. This one, Sophie sings so beautifully. It's actually probably one of my favourite songs that we do. It's called Forever Weeping Willow Tree, and Matt's going to join us on ukulele.
Straight from Hawaii.
Hawaii. Aloha.
To sit beneath the willow tree, I watched it swaying to and fro. I saw the moon rise through its lazy leaves. I heard it whisper soft and low. As I sat beneath that willow and heard the river sailing by, I wondered why we ever had to part, or why we ever said goodbye.
shed a tear for me, for that's the place you left my broken heart, forever weeping willow tree. Hear that lonesome song. Sing it all night long. If you're passing by that willow, won't you shed a tear for me? For that's the place you left my broken heart, forever weeping willow tree. For that's the place you left my broken heart, forever weeping willow tree. Thank you. It's pretty cool that someone can write a song for you. Abby sang that to me and I was like, I can't sing that. I'm like, that's you all over. It's like jazzy.
It's jazz.
And I'm like, hey, good looking, where'd you go again? I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to sing that. But there you go. It's a good challenge for me. It's also a good challenge for me because I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
You count it in though. Do you count it in?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
There's a light here inside, I don't know who just a holy lie. It's a holy lie. And all these broken hearts, they're just a waste of time. They're a waste of time. Can you reach out and touch me? Can you take my hand? I'm willing to jump, but I'm afraid to love again. You say I'm a childless mother. I'm a childless mother. I am a godless daughter. I am a childless mother. And everything I am is just a holy lie. It's a holy lie. And all these broken hearts, they're just a waste of time. They're a waste of time. They're a waste of time. There's a light here inside, I don't know who lit it. Dark gives way to a new beginning.
Thank you. That's our ode to TLC.
Or Desiree.
Desiree, yeah.
It's got that kind of vibe.
That's kind of vibe. We're going to play a relatively new one. I always write songs sitting down at the piano, and I just muck around until something comes out. But I wasn't really sick. I say that I'm sick. I was like, oh, I feel sick. But I wasn't singing for a little while, so I wasn't sitting in front of the piano writing songs. But I wanted to challenge myself and write a song that wasn't at the piano. And so this is really new to me, doing this. But I'm actually, the result, it was actually a really hard song to write for lots of reasons. You'll know when when you hear it. But it felt great to write something that was about the words more than the music, or at least thinking about the words more than the music to start with. This is called Hole Through Heaven. I hope you like it.
Everything is sweet when you got a hand to hold. Everything is right at the coming from the cold. Well, that ancient earth daddy has got his fire up bright. Still the shadows are looming before his red-stained eyes. You stop believing in heaven on the day she died. When he took a shot of hell in the waiting room light. nurses know your name. You know it's been too long. Of needles and the humming of a hospital song. He's been holding on to love for nothing. Trying to find some truth in the lies he told himself. But now he knows the only truth left to believe in are the stars in the darkness. Ooh. Everybody wants a piece of immortality. They're searching for meaning in life's finality. Now he knows there ain't no meaning and there ain't no cause. Just a cold headstone upon the manicured lawns. And now he's staring right up at the painted sky. Oh, he's talking to God, getting nothing in reply. Well, if he was a praying man, Lord, he'd pray so good. Pray a hole through heaven if he only could. He'd pray a hole through heaven if he only could. He's been holding on to love for nothing. Trying to find some truth in the lies he told himself. But now he knows the only truth left to believe in are the stars in the darkness. Are the stars in the darkness.
Thank you. You can hear why it was a hard song to write. We've been doing a bit of recording, tonight as well, but we also recorded a couple of songs a few weeks ago. And this is one of them. This is sort of, I guess it's sort of turned into like the single, I suppose, or like the hookiest song. And again, I wrote it for Sophie to play on guitar. And P.S., Sophie's an amazing harmonica player. I don't know whether any of you knew this. And she just taught herself, just by, like, we'd play gigs and she'd be like, I'm going to try and play harmonica, and away she'd go, and I was like, that terrifies me. I can't imagine doing that at a gig. And yeah, so she gets to play harmonica for this one. It sounds great.
Let's just say it's a bit Bob Dylan-esque. little bit out of tune, a little bit not quite there, but the thought's there. That's how I'm inspired to play harmonica. Trying hard.
This is a long way home.
I'm just thinking down that road back to when we were loving and kind. Well, I took it too hard, my body left reeling. I took it too hard. I always take it too hard. I'm taking the long way home. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be alone. I'm taking the long way home. I'm taking the long way home. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to be alone. I'm taking the long way home. Going home. Take me home.
Thanks. Yes. All right, so we're gonna do a cover. We're gonna do a cover now. So we only ever want to kind of choose covers that really mean something to us. So we're only gonna do a couple tonight. This is one of them. This is actually a Sun Volt song, which was like a country band in the 90s. Yep. But we know it because it was performed by one of my all-time favourite bands that you've probably never heard of. They're called The Flood, and their lead singer's called Kevin Bennett. And he is one of Australia's most incredible songwriters. Seriously, check him out. And I grew up in Tamworth, country music capital. And so, yeah, every year since I was little, my parents would sneak me into the Tamworth Hotel and go and see Kevin Bennett and the Flub play. And then when I was about 16 years old, I started busking on the streets, because that's what you do. And I actually was playing one of his songs that was nominated for a Golden Guitar at the time, called Paul Kelly's Blues. And believe it or not, he walked past, which was crazy. And I was like, oh my God, like fangirling over Kevin Bennett. My other friend's like, I love Backstreet Boys. And I'm like, I love Kevin Bennett. And anyway, he walked past and he heard it, and he sat in the cafe that I was playing out front of, and he listened to it. And then when he left, he poured all his change into my guitar case and went, that is the coolest version of that song I've heard. Thank you so much, which was really amazing for me at the time. I was only 16, and to have someone that's like your idol come and, you know, do that was pretty cool. And then a few years later, when I turned 18, I started working behind the bar at the Tamworth Hotel. And he actually remembered me. He was like, you play one of my songs out the front of a cafe a few years ago. And I was like, yes, oh my God. So then when he sang that song that night, he dedicated it to me, which was pretty cool, which was really nice. And yeah, it's a tradition now. And then when I met Abby, I was like, you've got to listen to this guy. He's one of the most amazing songwriters ever. So I converted Abby and Matt. And now every year when we go to Tamworth, we always go to a flood show, which is pretty cool. And we actually, this is a bit of a sad story, he actually was brought out to Orange at the start of the year, and by Pat O'Donnell, who recorded our demo a few weeks ago. And he did a songwriting workshop, and he was going to do a show, and Pat rang me and said, do you guys want to support KB? And I was like, holy wow, yes. That is like a dream come true. I would love to. And I rang Abby and I was like, oh my God, we're going to support Kevin Bennett. Like it was this full, you know, circle. And then they only sold 10 tickets and had to cancel it. So if you ever see that Kevin Bennett is playing in the Central West, please go. Please go. Otherwise I'll have to cry myself to sleep again and I just can't do it again. Anyway, so this is actually a Sun Volt song, but he made it famous, and it's one of my favourite songs to sing. It's called Tear Stained Eye. Walking down Main Street, getting to know the concrete, looking for a purpose from a neon sign. I would meet you anywhere, western sun meets the air. We'll hit the road, never looking behind. Can you deny there's nothing greater, there's nothing more than the traveling hands of time? Saint Genevieve can hold back the water, but saints don't bother with a tear-stained eye. Seeing traces of the scars that came before, hitting the pavement, still asking for more. When the hours don't move along, worn out wood and familiar song, to hear your voice is not enough, it's more than a shame. Can you deny there's nothing greater, and said, rode hard and put away wet. Throw away the bad news and put it to rest. If learning is living and the truth is a state of mind, then you'll find it's better at the end of the line. Can you deny there's nothing greater, there's nothing more than the traveling hands of time? Saint Genevieve can hold back the water, but saints don't bother with a tear-stained eye. Saint Genevieve can hold back the water, but saints don't bother with a tear-stained eye. Thank you. All right, we're going to do one more for you, and then we're going to have a short break. You guys can talk about how great we are.
Loudly.
We'll pretend we're not listening, but we're actually creeping around the corners.
This is I was about to say this is a song. Shocking, I know. Who knew? Who knew you're here to hear songs? Some of you probably have already heard me introduce this song this way, but I live with depression, like many, many people do. It's 1 in 3 or 1 in 4 or I don't know, half, I don't know. Everyone, it seems. And I wrote this song as it's almost like a dedication to depression, because I found that through the years, when I've sort of been quite unwell, I can write music. So it's this really, really amazing sort of, I get to feel good sometimes, and then the rest of the time I get to write music, which is awesome. And I'm not, I would have a long time ago been quite ashamed to introduce a song like this way, but I'm not ashamed anymore, and I don't think anyone should be, especially seeing it's so common. And so I figured that the more we can talk about it in public, the better. So yeah, there you go. So this is called Lonesome Friend, Constant Companion. Yeah, I hope you dig it. What? I've never said those words before in my life.
Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Hope you dig it, yo.
Is it the 70s?
Yeah, it's the 70s now.
I've got a wandering heart. Why is it always roaming? It's been fooling across this century, trying to get free. Somebody ought to chain me, clip these wings right down to the skin, tie these shoes of mine to a lamppost, and wait for the years to set in. Oh, blue, my lonesome friend.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Thanks again to Matt Golotta, who's joined us tonight for the first time, playing all these originals, his beautiful slide and banjo. We're going to take a short break, have a couple of drinks, have a coffee, have some dessert, and we'll be back for another little short set afterwards. So see you then.